new faces that are on this starting 11. Take a look at number 11, Jamison, the young and quick Jamison. Of course, Zubak can also get his head on it. And of course, Dogman gets the start on that outside left back position. And now we'll move to Memphis. Their starting 11 will go like this. Hyman and Fernando, and of course, Marlon, one of the USL's leading scorers. He'll be right there in that attacking center mid spot. And Lapa, of course, right behind him to distribute. That's brought to you in part by Zolfagari. As we just about ready to get this thing ready to go. Orange County, new head coach, trying to get some results, but even with the troubled water that they've had this past couple weeks, as there are lots of names on there. In fact, when we talked to the new head coach, I mean, he was pretty. I have to give him some credit. He had some pretty good attitude towards it. You know, it's just like we're just going through it, and we're just. This is what it is, you know. And they're having to see some people step up, like right here, Orange County. There they are. They strike first, and now that's 3 goals to nil on Memphis here in 2024. How about it?
And this is the start that Orange County needed. They needed to come out, play on the front foot. They needed to set the tempo from the start. This ball clipped in, and then the run by Jamison. You add the run, you get a little bit of contact there in the back, and you still have the composure and the wherewithal.
They want to get on the board quickly, set the tone, but of course they are in desperate search for another goal because they know how potent Memphis 901 and that attack is, especially when you got the Brazilians.
Good pressure there too.
Takeaway, not a good spot if you are Memphis. This is lined up, put on the ground, a good shot by the right foot. Maybe hoping for just a little bit more pace, but Flood giving it a ride and testing Derek, trying to find a 2-goal lead.
And good collective press by Ben Norris and Bryce Jamison. Finds the feet of Brian Flood, and it's on that right foot.
That replay brought to you in part by IBEW, local 411. Into the 10th minute, moving to the 11th minute, 1-0. Jamison, his 4th goal. Orange County SC, first goal in quite some time. We talked to the head coach, Paul Hardiman. He said, you know, trying to get a pulse of this team, especially like that New Mexico game, as they try to work into the box here, and a shot that just missed it. Flood, another good look for him.
And tied to the point that we were making with the keys of the game, this is the start where, for Memphis, it makes it difficult to release players like Vom Steeg and Akeem Ward, because those are 2 outside backs and defenders that like to join in the attack. They like to get forward. They like to insert themselves in that final third. Good discipline foundationally, structurally, defensively, and can that lead to good structure offensively?
Jamison into the box. They got to point to the spot. They will. Not a very smart idea by Turching out that arm. Worried about the speed of Jamison. Yeah, almost a horse collar tackle.
Yeah, and it seemed like that ball was going to run a bit, and just so much credit to Jamison and the work he's doing.
Tyler Derrick staring right back at Zubak. And without any hesitation or problems, Zubak knocks in his 4th goal of the season, and the home team has stretched their lead 2-0.
The composure on this penalty take by Ethan Zubak. You know how cruel this game can be sometimes. You could feel like you have it that night and the result falls a different way. And
that was a cruel night. Their last win against Indy 11, where Indy 11 owned every facet of that match, but just could not finish. And the one goal by Zubak was all that Orange County needed. And they got the victory. They lead now 2-0 over another hot team, Memphis. But Memphis trying to get back to normal. As Lapa can do it, he can give it a ride. And very little spin, it was knuckling. And Lapa will take it. Cityside Fiber. This is lofted deep and punched over the bar. How about it? Colin Shuttler. Here in the 41st minute. The home side leading, surprising Memphis with a 2-0 lead. But as we mentioned, we haven't quite seen Memphis like Memphis has played all season as they try to work their way getting back to form.
You're going to get everything that Memphis can give you in the next 5 minutes.
A nice warm burner there that just skated by the right post. You almost get the sense that that third goal could be that dagger, even with lots of soccer to play. Orange County, they know it. They're going to go for it. Far stick now headed back into the mixer. Claiming it is Lamb! Lamb with a golazo on the Golazo Network. It's 3-0. Who in the right mind would have Orange County SC on top of Memphis 3-0 right here in the first half, Eric?
And it's not always off the delivery and this initial contact. This ball finds its way out to Owen Lamb, who just absolutely punishes this ball past Tyler Derrick for his first goal of the season. The prep touch doesn't even let this ball hit the ground.
That is gorgeous. That replay brought to you in part by I.
But you don't go 10 unbeaten without
exactly.
the belief that this Memphis side, and it starts with Stephen Glass.
I'm definitely not going to say put my hat in the ring that says they're not going to get those touches back and start linking up passes. They'll try to switch. Lapa heading it down. This looks delicious. Hydeman shot blocked away by Shuttler. Still very good sequence for Memphis here in stoppage time. Their storyline, their objective, just to get one back before they go into the break. Could come here with this corner kick brought to you in part by Cityside Fiber. Here is Lapa taking it right foot. It's dangerous. Lofted.
A couple saves from outside the box that impacted this match as well.
And look at the faces of Memphis in disbelief. Wait just 1 minute. Okay, finally we can go out. So Sorto is now in. Who is had 7 starts and 14 appearances so far this season. This is his first season with Orange County. And this is a corner kick for the home side. Can they get the 4th goal in? That corner brought to you by Cityside Fiber. You're watching the Golazo Network. It's 3-0 OC, but can Memphis get one back? This is played nicely. Marlin, one extra touch to get it away from Shuttler. Borzak and a young.
He approaches every element that is involved in this game. The set pieces, the emotional side of it, the sport psychology side of it, just every aspect.
He played across the pond, a very impressive resume. Played for Sunderland, played the FA Cup final against Liverpool. This looks promising. Sorto left foot. There it is! 4-0. The boys in orange are running away with this one. They're making a statement.
And Christian Sorto coming on, making an impact, putting away that fourth goal for Orange County. Just this well worked. Finds himself 1 versus 1. And Paul Hardiman talked about it.
After 7 losses in the last 9. They're putting all on the field now. All the frustration, the heartache, the pain, the tears as well. They are putting it all on the scoreboard, leading 4-0 to a Memphis team that doesn't lose a lot, and they definitely do not lose in this fashion.
I want to give a lot of credit to Kyle Scott and Chada. They've been terrific in the midfield. They've, you know, we talk about how explosive and creative Bruno Lapa can be and is, and then Zach Duncan, and that midfield for Memphis is so potent on and off the ball. But Kyle Scott and Chada have done a great job of managing that.
From his offense and the attack, and all he had to do was pretty much make sure he keeps it that clean sheet. As Jamison, there is Bryce Jamison, the vicious, speedy youngin. Jamison, man of the match, brought to you in part by Hogue. He got things started, his 4th goal of the season. And this could escape and roll in a goal for Memphis as we jinxed the possible clean sheet. I think that was Borzak that literally rolled that across the line to make it 4-1. It was Borzak, who just subbed in on a turning point, which Orange County is no stranger to big turnarounds and big streaks, as that whistle is gladly accepted by everybody in attendance.